Hello guys and welcome to episode 37 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign, Caesar and Gaul, playing as the Romans, and today we are going to have to deal with the Parisii at Lutetia. We also have obviously Cenabum here and the 5th Legion in there. Now currently we have minus 38 public order per turn, which is ridiculous. That's mainly because this Druidess, I think, incited unrest, and that's really causing that to be a problem. There we go, characters minus 38 there. It's causing that. That's really, really bad. But anyway, I want to go and attack Lutetia, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to have reinforcing armies. And there's no way that they're going to attack me with just one army, like declare war on me like they did in the last episode. So what I'll likely do, before I go to war with the Parisii properly, I will actually probably get a peace treaty now with the Bituriges and see if I can get any money off them for doing so.
To sweeten truth with honey. Speak plainly, and I will deal honestly. Flatter, and you fail.
Did that say likelihood of success high? Let's try and ask for a bit more. Moderate. Okay, so we'll try that. Oh, they rejected it.
Be grateful that you are not eating this mighty treasure, piece by piece, with boiled leeks.
Well, let's try this instead. There we go. Right, so we got 1,500 off them. That's really nice. And we're no longer at war with them. Now, I said before that I wouldn't do that because I didn't want them to build up again. But at the same time, we would be incredibly overextended if we pushed up and took Lexavion. Now I can actually focus on the real enemy, which is the Assismii, and I can also take care of the Parisii as well. So that's really, really good. But we're going to go ahead and attack the Parisii here. I'm actually not too concerned about moving the army out of Cenabum because we still have like more armies coming up. And even if I need to, I can actually use the army, the 3rd Legion. We can force march them to Cenabum to sort out the public order there. The only reason I don't want to do that necessarily is if either one of these factions declares war on me and those armies come storming down. But we do have the 1st Legion here as well, actually. So maybe what we should do is get the 1st Legion into Avricon. We can force march the 3rd Legion up to Cenabum. Yeah, let's do this. I think this will work out best. So we'll get the 5th Legion to back up the 7th Legion. And then we'll get the 3rd Legion to force march to Cenabum. Then we'll get the 1st Legion to walk to Avricon. Well, they have to force march to actually get into the town. So that'll do. And then, you know, they can defend there for now. If any one of these armies attacks Avricon, they'll be fine. And Batia should be able to defend itself. I might actually disband the unit though and get a more replenished unit of like mercenaries, because I think that would be a better thing to do. We could actually get some mercenary noble horse and they would be really nice. They're much better than the legionary cavalry really, and yeah, it would be really nice to have. It just depends really if the Wardens of Tutatis are going to attack me again. What I could do, actually, just quickly, because the Wardens of Tutatis attacked me last turn, I could maybe go and attack them and then like retreat back with force march stance, but at the same time that would decrease our morale and make it harder for us to fight. So maybe instead we'll just sit here and we should be alright. I don't think that, unless that army gets like reinforced, I don't think that's much of an issue. Anyway, we'll go over to this side and we'll engage Lutetia. So at the moment you can see the balance bar is horrific, so we will continue the siege. We will bring in the 5th Legion and then we can actually attack Lutetia. So this is going to be really interesting. Obviously, you know, they're all going to be in a town. We're going to be fighting pretty much to the death, and we don't have much siege equipment. Obviously we have the ballistas that we can use this turn, but we're going to have to wait for my armies to basically form up. and then we can hit the enemy really hard. So let's go ahead and assault the settlement and see how it goes. So we're going to keep it dry. Just remembered that we don't actually need siege equipment to win this battle because there is no walls, so that's a bit silly of me. But our reinforcements are coming in from over here, which is a bit awkward. I guess we could like come up here, but you know, if they stack their troops on the top of this hill, that would get really, really annoying. And also, coming from this direction, the ballistas are going to have a hard time firing up that hill and making effective shots. So maybe what I'll do is I could probably leave this army here, and then we can attack from this side. I'll get that army over there to come round to this side, and then we can think about actually attacking. It'll probably take a little while to set this all up, but I think it'll be worth it because we are hopelessly outnumbered at the moment. Well, maybe not hopelessly, but it's pretty bad. Spread out the legionaries, skirmishers behind, and the levy freemen with my general and my horsemen. Okay, so that'll do. We'll wait for the other army to come in. We'll see where the reinforcements come from. I'm not entirely sure where. We'll find out soon enough.
It's easy to see why we call them barbarians. Well, make ready, men. They need killing.
Quite like that speech. I'm going to go see what's going on with my general. I'm going to scout round to the right here and see if we can spot the enemy army coming in. Here's my reinforcements. Oh, it looks like the enemy might come out to attack me. Don't know what they're doing there. Moving out these Gallic light horse. Can't see anything just yet with my general. Okay, well, if they're going to do this, what I might do is move the line forwards. Because we want to sort of contain them. And then my legionaries will be really, really effective. As for this slot though, we need to get them on the move properly. So, select all the legionaries. We'll move them over to here for now. Do the same with the levy freemen. And all the skirmishers. And the cav. Okay, and we need to make sure the ballistas keep up as well. So I think that's that entire army moving over here. They're getting very, very close to our lines. Don't know what my cavalry are doing, but we don't want them to suicide. We need to make sure that the skirmishers aren't in skirmish mode. We need to make sure that these men actually engage properly. So let's continue the push here. Oh, hello. They flanked me with these mercenary Gallic light horse. That's annoying. Well, we'll get them engaged with the legionaries and the legionary cav. Gonna hold back the levy freemen up there. Hopefully they won't get flanked terribly. Gonna pull out one unit on the left here. We'll get this unit to continue attacking the levy freemen. These ones on these ones, and over here we can defend the flank. So we need to make sure that these men have decent targets. I'm actually going to target the enemy skirmishers, I think, there. We need to like come in from the back of that melee. Okay, as soon as these guys break, we will continue pushing forwards there. Oh, looks like over here, that's where the enemy army is that is reinforcing. We've broken the majority of their levy freemen already that pushed forwards. We've killed off the cav. So let's get my own cav to flank now. Get these legionaries to join in the fight. Get these skirmishers forwards to deal more damage. These legionaries can move into the engagement now. Make sure that these levy freemen get into the fight as well. Alright, let's charge into the back of these Celtic skirmishers and see if we can break them. I'm not going to do a wedge formation because I think we need to like space them out a bit more. That'll do a lot more damage that way. So the ballistas are going to take a long time to get over here, which is a bit frustrating. But what will be nice is if this army helps the army over here, then we can sort of sandwich them as we walk through the settlement. So I find it really interesting that they actually came out and attacked me. My skirmishers getting some really nice shots in, I think. And it's good that we've actually engaged their missile forces and not allowed them to skirmish with me. Okay, they're starting to break completely now. This is really nice. So over here, my units are all building up.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I'm going to make sure that these guys are actually properly shattered so they don't come back to bite me in the arse. Oh dear, the spear nobles actually doing a lot of damage to my cavalry there by throwing some spears into the fray. Let's continue the engagement. These skirmishers can move over to the left side. We can actually use them to flank. Get the cavalry out of the way. Need to actually get my general back. Completely forgot he was standing over there on his own. Right, so legionaries are here, but they're getting very tired. We're going to have to start walking them up the hill. I think I'm just going to move them in from this side, but we'll walk them up. We'll also get the ballistas to move up onto this like ridge here. And then we can follow up with the levy freemen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And the skirmishers. Okay, so what's happening now then? Okay, they're reinforcing, of course. We need to make sure that all of the legionaries are constantly engaged so that the missile forces can't do much damage. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to push through these skirmishers and I'm going to attack their slingers. These levy freemen seem to be wavering against my skirmisher units, which is interesting. So we can finish them off.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Charge these Celtic skirmishers with my cavalry. I'll also get my general to go in there as well. But we're doing really well at the moment. It'd be good to break the rest of these men before the other army comes in and reinforces. There we go. It's broken their morale a lot.
Our general is under attack.
What's going on here? Oh, we have some mercenary Gallic warriors on top of this hill. Well, this is terrible. We don't want to be engaging up the hill like this. Unless my ballistas can fire. In which case, it might not be too bad. Yeah, they're engaging me up the hill. This is terrible. Okay, what I'm going to do then, we're going to run all my men back down the hill. We'll engage them at the bottom.
Legionaries! Romans ready for duty. Quick march! Battle ready!
Get all these skirmishers to line up properly.
Warriors ready! We will pierce
Need to make sure that they have their skirmish mode turned off. Get the cavalry in the right positions. Heavy freemen can remain on the flank. Let the ballistas do their work. Over here we are fine. Skirmishers having a hard time on the left there. Get these legionaries to help out with that Celtic skirmish unit. Continue the engagement here with all the men. Get the skirmishers to flank over on the other side. In the meantime, we're holding them back with like 1 unit of legionaries, or 2 units of legionaries.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Hopefully these missiles are actually starting to do a lot of damage. Trouble is, because they're firing into a hill, they're not rolling through the lines as best as they could. And let's get the general out of there. Unit of legionaries there, actually capturing the square for me. Bring these legionaries back down. Try and crush them now. Attack these Celtic slingers. On this side. Should probably start using explosive rounds, to be honest. Probably be much more effective in this situation. There we go. Doing a lot more damage. But we need to actually engage these spear nobles. So we'll charge them down.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Come on, spear nobles. Give up. We're completely surrounded. The legionaries, I don't really mind if they run away, to be honest. As long as the shots keep coming in, we're fine. Oh, that Levy Freeman unit annihilated by the Pilar.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Really nice shots coming in from those ballistas. Alright, so it looks like we've finished dealing with all of these units. Not sure how many we let get away. Probably too many. But we have plenty of legionaries left. So let's move them through the settlement. Get them to help out with this engagement as soon as possible. Gonna get these skirmishers to move forwards and actually attack their U's. So their U's are just getting free shots in at the moment. So the U's are charging. I presume they're going to rout. Well, they've used up all their ammunition. These two lots of skirmishers can go with these lot. Throw javelins up the hill. Ballistas are out of ammunition, so let's get them behind the lines. Oh, actually, let's attack these Celtic youths. Oh, we need to definitely run those back. Same with these guys, they're just getting peppered to death. Right, as for our other units, start moving them into the settlement. I need to get my general back over here as well.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
So some spear nobles now attacking my legionaries. Now legionaries should be able to hold against beer nobles, so that's fine. Let's charge these levy freemen with my levy freemen. About even there in terms of numbers.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
All of these legionaries get over here ASAP.
An entire unit has perished.
Commander! Legatus!
Get my general to move around to the left side.
Quickly now! Advance at speed!
These units
One of our
can
units
kill
has
off
used
the
all
ones
its
on the right.
ammunition.
We don't want those ballistas to be engaged, so we get the generals to come in there
Engage!
and wreck these levy freemen. See, it's already causing them to waver. One unit broke there, the other one's gone as well.
Legatus! Legionary cavalry! Engage! Advance! Legionaries!
Okay, we should get these legionaries to run down the hill now and charge into the back of this melee.
Legatus! Forward!
My general more composed again.
Now!
Hit some extra units.
Riders at the double! Break the lines! Advance and
So let's hit their skirmishers.
advance!
My legionaries can flank to this engagement.
You have orders, sir. Legionary cavalry!
Okay, so these legionary cav, as long as they remain engaged with the Celtic slingers, should do a lot of damage, although I might lose that unit entirely.
Legatus!
Need to get these legionaries to run down the hill now. Give them targets, and they can just run
Our
straight
men
in.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ready for orders! To a full glory!
I should probably get my general to actually go help out over here.
Proud Romans all! Withdraw!
I'm going to tell those guys to run away, simply. Because I don't want to lose that legionary cav unit. It's very important that I hold on to that as best I can.
Legatus! By your command!
The battle is turning in our favor.
There we go. With the legionaries coming down behind, breaking their morale. And we should have won the day. A brutal, brutal fight that seems to have ended in my favour. So let's continue. Slaughter all of these men.
Orders, sir!
We'll get these cavalry. Oh, I was going to say get those cavalry before they withdraw to come back and help out, but never mind then. They already had it there. Get my general from the first army to come over instead.
Charge!
So many men to kill. I don't think we have enough cavalry units to chase them all down, but we'll try our best, I guess.
Legatus!
General getting his hands dirty.
Commander, at your service!
So many units to actually kill.
Quickly now!
Full unit over here, or Celtic slingers. Probably make sure they're a bit more damaged.
Advance!
If we kill off enough of these Celtic youths, they'll be completely disbanded as well. Just speed things up.
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, well, that's good. Didn't realise we hadn't killed them yet. See if we can catch up to these Celtic slingers before they get off the battlefield. So we just might get there. Never mind. No, they got off the field. I think we'll just leave it here, to be honest. There's not really much I can do. Let's go ahead and quit the battle. That was a pretty awesome fight. Close victory. 1,877 losses for us. 5,434 for the enemy. We killed so many men then. That is ridiculous. Wow. Lutetia is going to wish they did not mess with me. So the garrison army, you know, it doesn't matter, that's gone anyway. Swords of Segamo completely destroyed. The Wardens of Tutatis pretty much completely destroyed. Only a couple of units of Levy Freeman left, and some units of Celtic Slingers and so on. So let's go ahead and occupy that. Although we could subjugate them. Because I don't necessarily want to hold on to Lutetia and deal with making sure it has a decent public order and stuff. I think I might just subjugate them.
Ready for battle.
There we go. Awesome.
Commander.
Then we can move the armies back into my territory. Yeah, I think that works out much better. Definitely. So they're like my allies now. And I can use these two armies, which are going to replenish because they're in friendly territory. We can use them to go and attack the Asismii now. So that's actually works out in my favour. That's awesome. And we shouldn't have their agents messing with me anymore either. Okay, so Domitius Strabo, let's have a look at what's going on with the Asismii. Move down towards the Wardens of Tutatis. Nope, there's nothing that can reinforce them. Not really much going on, just this army in Namnetum. They might attack me next turn. But in the meantime, let's continue with intelligence with her. Vidiaturda. Can we kill off Britos? Possibly. Assassination with a concealed blade. Let's go for it. Opportune failure. Okay, that works out because we don't spend any money. Try and assassinate Samikos with a concealed blade. And my agent was wounded. That sucks. Let's try and deal with this War Maiden with assassination. And we will go with higher assassins.
I shall see it done.
Enemy wounded. Well, that works.
Have achieved much for Rome.
Means that the War Maiden can't disrupt my army. And the First Legion will be able to continue the fight in the next turn. So, all of my other armies are okay, I believe. Yep, looks that way. So, you know what's next? We will probably move on to the next turn. But before we do, let's suggest a war target for my ally. We should probably do that. Right, let's put a war target on the Asismii. Who are we actually going to attack though? I'll tell them to attack here on that army. And that way we can use the help of the Parisii. It's good. I'm actually going to force march these guys into friendly territory properly because at the moment they're taking attrition. There we go. Now both the armies will be replenishing in the next turn. That's good. So let's move on to the next one.
War! We will make your homes a wasteland, despoil your women, enslave your children, and desecrate your ancestors' graves.
Wow, so the Senones The Bituriges and Priscii are the allies of the Aedui. The Aedui are attacking me, which is a pain in the arse. We did have military access with them, but I guess we will just have to subjugate them now. Let's call my allies, see if the Priscii help me out. Priscii refused to join my side? That's a bit off, isn't it? They are my military allies, surely. But nobody joined the Aedui, so that's okay. But I presume they're going to attack Avricon or something. Nope, they didn't do anything. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. And it looks like the Isismii are not finished with me just yet. They're attacking Ambacia. Well, unfortunately, it's been my time, so you'll have to wait and look forward to this battle in the next episode. But in the meantime, hopefully you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.